I'm back, and today I'm gonna be doing a air fried leg of lamb. Check this out: a air fried leg of lamb, and I'm gonna cook it in my Instapot air fryer. And I'm gonna either use this rotisserie pan or I'm gonna use just the deal that you rotisserie deal. I'm gonna use either one. While I'm cooking this lamb, we're gonna talk about how to act on a date and what a first date really should be. Really, the first date should even be a date you spend a lot of money on. Really, it should be more like a meet and greet. You know, one thing is like, oh yeah, and I'm gonna do some roasted potatoes. I got some little small potatoes. I'm gonna season them. I'm gonna do some roasted potatoes too. Damn, I need to grab my drink. I always forget my drink. Gotta have my drink when I'm chopping it up. Gotta have my drink while I'm chopping it up. I don't drink none of that hard liquor, Hennessy and all that stuff. I don't really do all that. Let me pop this open right quick. Hopefully everybody had a great day. But I'm finna hook this lamb up and chop it up about the dating do's and don'ts. Know what I mean? A lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying, say y'all meet a chick online or y'all meet a chick at a bar, at the club or whatever. You know, y'all chop it up over the phone and stuff like that. You know, and so you like, hey, what you got going on? And she say, you know, I'm free. One thing, us fellas, if you really want to impress a woman, you set the first meet and greet. You set it. Don't ask her what she want to do or none of that stuff. Just be like, what you got going this weekend? Nothing. Hey, well, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to the Starbucks. You want to meet up at the park? You know, like go to a food truck park. Hey, let's meet up at Cheesecake Factory for a piece of cheesecake. Or, you know what I'm saying? Let's meet up and get some ice cream. You want to really keep that first meet and greet real light and simple. And fellas, you really not trying to spend over $30 or $40. Really not trying to spend a lot of money. So make that first meet and greet anywhere that you for sure you are not going to spend over $30 and for sure not over $40. Do not make a big investment on a first date. I don't care if it's a restaurant or something you've been wanting to do. Go by yourself if that's the case. But do not invest over $30 or $40 in the first meeting. Don't do that. You don't know what the chemistry is going to be like. And sure, don't go to the movies. Never, ever, ever, ever. Too old for this shit anyway. Don't be going to the movies on the first get down. Don't do that. You really want it to be a situation where if the chemistry is off, the energy is off, that you can just get up and walk away and just be out. You know what I'm saying? And you're not feeling like you just got played or you wasted your time. So you really want to meet up at a spot that's cool and just y'all can really talk and get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? You can feel her vibe. She can feel your vibe. And y'all can just really see how y'all energies match. You know what I'm saying? And just how things go and how things play out. Because a lot of times, the phone conversation could be great. Or a lot of you cats are keyboard pirates. So all you do is text or talk to chicks on Plenty of Fish all day. You know what I'm saying? And then when you meet the chick in person, you don't have no personality. So the date is trash. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't have nothing in common or you can't communicate. But anyway, I'll pick up where I left off. Let's get on this lamb. So I got this big piece of lamb that I bought from the grocery store. And I actually pre-seasoned it. And I had it in the refrigerator. It's been marinating for a minute. Already nice and pre-seasoned. So I'm going to take the saran wrap off. And not only is it pre-seasoned, Look at that. Look at that. Don't that look good? You see the seasonings and stuff on this meat? And it's already wrapped. I don't know if you can really see the small strings in here. You see that? It's already wrapped up. And I'm gonna put the whole thing in there just like this, already wrapped up. And then when I get done, I'll cut the string and eat it up. But it's already pre-seasoned. So what I want to do is, I think, just because it's going to be easier, I'm going to use this basket. I ain't going to use this. Because for some reason, I got to stick this inside the meat and put it in there. But it doesn't have a sharp end. Like, this doesn't have a sharp end to where I can just jab it up in the meat, put it in here, and it can rotisserie. I don't know why. So, I got these wooden skewers, and I usually just shove that up the meat and then come back with this. But I think I'm just going to use the basket. So with that being said, where's my spray? Everything I put in the air fryer, I try to spray it. So I'm just going to spray the basket. Spray the basket, and then I am going to go ahead and just put this lamb in here just like this. And let's close it up. Now I got it nice and closed and in here good. I'm going to insert it into the air fryer. Oh, wait. There you go. Now that I got it in the air fryer, I'm going to set the temperature at, I'm going to set it at 350, and I'm going to put it on, I'm going to put it on roast, but it got it at 385. It actually moved it up to 385. So I'm going to do 385 at roast, and I'm going to set it for an hour. And now I got it in there, and as you can see, let me see if I can't bring it in a little bit tighter for y'all. Can y'all see that? Let me see. You should be able to see the ribeye roast is actually rotating in there. I mean, not the ribeye roast, but the lamb is actually rotating in the air fryer. So we got the, my bad. We got the lamb in the air fryer for an hour. And what I'm gonna do, well, y'all won't even notice. So I'm actually gonna, we talk about this first date and stuff, but I don't think it's gonna take a whole hour. So what I'll do is, once it's done, I'll come back and show y'all the finishing results. But hold on one second. All right. So now that I got the ribeye roast, the lamb, the leg of lamb, in the air fryer, I'm gonna go ahead and prep these potatoes. But yeah, fellas, so look. Now, say you pick the location and you say, look, we gonna meet here at 7:30. Now, she should be, hopefully, she'll be like, all right, cool, see you at 7:30. You know what I'm saying? And then, hold on one second. Gotta wash these potatoes. So then You set the date spot and you set the time. Women love for a man to take charge. So, you tell her where y'all going. Right now, I got the little small potatoes and I'm cutting the potatoes up. Now you told her, where y'all going, and she with it. Now, fellas, look. Me personally, I always like to show up to a date a little bit earlier. Maybe it might be the military in me, but I like to always show up 10 or 15 minutes early. I really want to see her walk in. That's just how I am. I like to see a woman walk in, so I'll get there early, and then when she get there, she'll call you and text, hey, I'm here, where you at? Be like, hey, I'm on the inside, I already got us a table, or I already got us a seat at the bar, or whatever. But you already in there, you done already got y'all on the spot, you take an initiative. That initiative go a long way. So you pick out the place, you got the time, you there early, and you got a spot. Now you get to see her walk in. You know what I'm saying? And hey, hopefully she what you remember, or she looked like the pictures that she posted online. I got a little extra a little extra virgin olive oil. I'm just gonna put like a little coat on these potatoes. Yeah, there's a small coat on these potatoes. And then I'm going to use just some seasoning salt, some black pepper, because I don't want to really do a lot. And then I'm going to do some garlic. I love fresh garlic, so I'm going to do some garlic. And the way I do my garlic, I use a cheese grater. I think I saw it on Facebook or something. I was like, damn, that's a good idea. Use a cheese grater to chop up my garlic. Let me cut this open. Yeah. Garlic, it tastes really good on your food, and it's good for you. Like, garlic has a lot of good healing qualities. High blood pressure, cholesterol, all that stuff, just Google it. Garlic is really good for you. So, you know what I'm saying? I love cooking with garlic, and I like the taste. But if you use too much garlic, it'll overpower the flavor of the food, so you don't want to use too much garlic. So I got my garlic in here. I got my potato seasoned. Got my garlic in here. I have my oven set at baking 350. You know what I'm saying? Just some regular stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and throw these potatoes in the oven. All right. So now, I have the lamb cooking. I got the potatoes in the oven. Now we can really just chop it up, fellas. Just us. While the food is cooking. A lot of women told me, ain't nothing like a brother that can move around in the kitchen. That can get around in the kitchen. Because guess what? After you show how you can get around in the kitchen, she's going to want to know where else you can get around in. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, hey, impress her with your kitchen skills. She's going to want to know what other type of skills you got. I'm just saying. So, that's doing this thing. But, fellas, look. Now, you sitting at the spot. Let me see. I'll let y'all watch that do his deal. So now you sitting at the spot. She walk in. You know what I'm saying? You want to get up and give her a hug. Just to get that nice, good first physical contact. give her a nice hug, make her feel comfortable. And make sure you keep your hands above her waist. Don't be doing no creepy bullshit, grabbing her ass and shit. Don't even have your hand near her ass. Just make sure you give her a regular hug. I always get accused of giving church hugs, but hey, that's just how I do. I don't want to overdo nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? You got this woman on a date. Now, what you don't want to do is talk too much. You don't want to talk too much. You want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you keep the conversation normal and light. Just talk to her regular. You know what I'm saying? Don't do too much over validation. I used to do this all the time. Do not over validate a woman. Don't tell her how beautiful she is the whole date. You give her one compliment. Give her one compliment, that's it. Don't be talking for 5, 6, 7 minutes on how beautiful she is and how lucky you are to be in her presence. Don't do none of that shit. Nah, you don't want to do that. You the man. You know what I'm saying? You the prize. She really should be lucky to be on a date with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell yourself short. You know what I'm saying? So don't make it seem like she doing you a favor being out with you. Don't do that. Don't make her feel like, you know what I'm saying, that she was the only choice you had. She was the only chick interested in you. I done made that mistake a lot of times. Don't do that. She gonna lose interest. No female want to be with a dude that don't have no options. So never let her feel like, you know what I'm saying, she was your only choice or she was the best thing since sliced bread. So check this out. So yeah, you get to give her a hug, give her a compliment, look up and down, tell her she look good, you know, and then you just proceed to have a normal conversation, man. A normal conversation. Don't be debating her on if Malcolm X was the most revolutionary dude. Don't be debating her on Hebrew Israelites versus Christians. Don't be debating on Trump versus Obama. Don't do none of that stuff. Don't debate on the first date. I like that. Don't debate on the first date. I'm going to have to make sure I put that in the captions when I go back and edit. Don't debate on the first date. Don't do none of that. You do not want to try to match wits with the female on that first date. Don't do none of that. You really want to keep it light. If you can make her laugh here and there, do that. But don't be too goofy. Don't be goofy. You want to stay masculine. You know what I'm saying? You do not want to be goofy. All that extra giggly. Nah, You want to sit there. You want to be fly. You want to be suave. You know what I'm saying? And just have a normal conversation. You stay masculine, but every now and then, you know, you can lighten it up with a tasteful joke or whatever. But don't do too much. So then, you know what I'm saying, as the day go on, you know, she'll send you choosing signals to show you that she interested. You know what I'm saying? She'll touch your shoulder, your leg, your arm. You know what I'm saying? She'll give you that eye contact, you know, and then she'll ask you different questions. Don't debate on the first date. That's one deal. Another thing, fellas, do not fellas, I know you want to smash. You know, I know you seen how sexy she is, and that's why you want to date with her. But fellas, do not bring up sex. Never ever bring up sex at all. I never talk about sex. I never bring up sex ever on no dates. I don't care if it's the first date or the 5th date. I don't bring up sex. Now, if she bring up sex, I'll hit and move, stick and move. You know what I'm saying? When the last time you had sex? You know, I really don't talk about my sex life like that. You know, I just kind of just stay focused on my business. I focus on work, on my kids. You know, I enjoy sex, but that's just something I really don't talk about a lot. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, man, shoot, man, I just smashed a chick last week. And then don't be lying. Man, I ain't had sex in 3 years. None of that. Don't lie about you ain't had sex in 4 or 5 years. And then don't volunteer that you just smashed a chick yesterday. You know, like, you don't want to sound like a creep or a liar. So you just stay in the middle. Put your politician hat on, just stay in the middle. You know, and she might ask like even more personal questions about sex. What's your favorite sex position? Or how big is your meat? Or, you know, how would you rate yourself sexually? Don't give her no details. Don't give her no details. Just be like, I'm good at what I do. And that's it. Because you want to keep her wondering. You want to have her wheels turning, but you don't want to give her too much. You do not want to give her too much. Plus, talking about sex on a date, a lot of women, man, that's a turn off. They don't really want to hear you talk about. They know dudes want to smash them. They've been good looking their whole life. They know dudes want to smash them. So, especially on the first date, you really don't want to talk about sex. Even if she bring it up, just try to curb the conversation. Like, don't feed into that. You know what I'm saying? Just curve it. Talk about something else. Or keep your answer real tight. Yeah, I'm good at what I do. You know, I really don't focus on sex that much. Or, you know, that's something I do when I'm in a relationship. Or whatever. Just keep it real, you know, tight. You know, just so another thing, fellas, I know it might be hard, but if you go on a date with a female and she doing this, look, you got to check her right then. Check her. You want to date she on her phone? It's your job to check her. You want to date with me or 10,000 of your Facebook friends? You want to date with me or your Instagram followers? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to check that. That's disrespectful. For a woman to be on a date with you, she should not be on her phone. She check her phone one time because she might got kids or something. She check her phone one time. You know what I'm saying? And a respectful woman, she gonna be like, hey, oh, my kids just text me, or my kids calling me, or something like that. But if she on the phone, look, you gotta check her. And if it's a problem, the date over with. Kill it. If she can't give you her undivided attention for the majority of the day because she on her phone, she ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? You cut the day short. Yo, I'm sorry, but I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, you really interested in being here with me right now, so I'm going to go ahead. I'll catch the tab, and I'll catch you some other time. She really going to respect that. She going to respect that. But you do not want to let a woman be on a date with you on her phone the whole time. No, that's not how it's going to go. Because your time is just as important as hers. If she was in a business meeting with her boss or with one of her clients or whatever, she would not be on her phone. In that same respect, if she give her boss or her pastor or anybody, she need to give you that respect. And if she can't, she not for you. She don't respect you. And she won't respect you until you check her. And when I say check her, I don't mean, you know what I'm saying, being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, man, that must be an important phone call, or, you know, something like that, you know, must be pretty important, something like that. But you got to call it out. You got to call it out. And if she get offended, if she get upset, she get attitude, be out. You know what I'm saying? She get offended, be out. You know, fellas, so look, on the first day, really, it really should be more like a meet and greet, just to see if y'all match energy. You know, if you can really feel that she's into you, you know, and you know, just to see if there's any type of chemistry at all. Check on this lamp. Oh yeah, it's doing this thing. Oh yeah. It's doing this thing. So Now it's the end of the day. You got that. It's really the moment of truth. If there's any like hesitation or whatever, or you don't know if she really feeling you, just ask her. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I had a great time. Would you like to go out again? Would you like to go out again? You know, what you got going on for, whatever. And hopefully she'll be truthful and let you know, hey, if she would like to go out with you again. Or if she really feeling you, she'll ask you out again. Like, so when I'm gonna see you again? If she really feeling you for real, she gonna ask you, when I'm gonna see you again? When we gonna hang out? I really liked, spending time with you. You're a really cool dude, or whatever. And a lot of times, if it go really, really well, she won't want to end the meet and greet. She'll want to sit there and talk a little longer, or she'll want to go to another spot. If she really feeling you, she'll be like, well, because like I said, hey, y'all just went somewhere real easy. You know what I'm saying? So she might not want to leave, or she might just want. So yeah, if she want to just hang around and linger and stuff like that, that's fine. If you feeling her, the chemistry is good and all of that, then fine. Sit around, chit chat, and just get to know each other a little bit more. Because now y'all, the whole, really the reason why y'all was really meeting up for the first time was to see if there was any chemistry, and now it is. And she want to hang out with you a little bit more. That's fine. Go ahead, y'all chill out, talk a little more, and then hey, set up a second date. And really, if she get real comfortable, the second date, boom, get her back to the crib, cook her some dinner. You might not even got to spend money on a second date except what you pay to cook the food. Get her to the crib, cook her up something nice, and you in there. Let's look at this lamb right quick. Bring y'all a little closer. I don't know if y'all could really see it, but it's doing its thing. It's cooking. So I'm going to let it finish out its time, and I'll bring you back when it's done. All right, I'm back. Now it's time to take the rack of lamb out of the air fryer and see what we got. Man, I am so excited to. This is really my first time doing this. So y'all gotta bear with me. Let me show y'all what it looked like. This is after roasting for an hour. See what it looked like. So I'm gonna take it out, of course. Ooh, I hope this ain't hot. I do not want to burn my hand. All right. Set that right there. Let y'all see what it looked like. Look good. Look at that. Now, I'm gonna cut this stuff off, this wrapping off. I'm gonna cut that off. Yeah, I'm ready to tear this up. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm ready to tear this up. But like I say, this is my first time doing this, so we're gonna learn together. So I'm gonna take this off, and I'm just gonna cut into it. Oh man, well, this is nice and tender. Oh, and it's done. Look at that. Look at how I look on the inside. Look at that. Nice and juicy. Let me put this knife down. Nice and juicy. Wow, that look good. You see, it's not overdone. It's just right. I don't like my meat real bloody and stuff, but that is just right. Oh my God. Wow. And the outside with the seasoning, boy, this is fire. Hope I ain't smacking. Fellas, if you cook this for a female, it's going down that night. Ain't too many women gonna say a man cooked her lamb. Right. Hot. Real hot. Fire. I mean, a piece of fat. I love fat. This is good. I hope I ain't being rude. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. You want to be eating this right now. Oh, let me grab these potatoes too. My God. Pulled the potatoes out. Potatoes look nice and done. I know the potatoes gonna be fire already. Let me hit one of these potatoes. That ain't just normal potatoes. Woo. Hot. Well, they good. See that smoke? They hot. See me burning my mouth. Well, they're good. Fellas, lamb, potatoes, make a salad, and you in there. And this was my first time doing this. This is my first time doing this type of lamb. Woo! This is amazing. I couldn't have done this better myself, but I did. Get another one of these potatoes. Fellas, after you get through that first date, and you can get her back to the house, and you can cook for her, you better watch one of my videos, take notes, and cook her a meal. And hey, I'm glad you watched. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Let y'all check this out one more time. Look at that. I'm finna turn this up. Y'all have a great night.